Dear students, in this session we will have a discussion on review of kinetic theory of gases. This topic is related to BSc course Physics subject, paper 3rd, Thermal Physics, Radiation and Optics 1, and this topic is in chapter 1, Thermal Physics of unit 1. Let us start the session. Kinetic theory of gases is one of the most important concepts in modern science because it explains majority of the properties of gas. That means this theory helps us to explain the observed behavior of gas molecules. And this theory was developed by the scientists Maxwell, Clavesius, Rudolph and Boltzmann. These are the scientists who worked on this theory. This theory helps us to interpret the macroscopic properties of gas molecules with their microscopic properties. Here, the macroscopic properties are nothing but pressure, temperature and volume, and the microscopic properties are mass, diameter, velocity, energy and momentum. For example, pressure is nothing but force exerted by the gas molecules on the container, on the walls of the container. If you come to the temperature is nothing but kinetic energy of the gas molecules. ಹೀಗೆ ನಾವು macroscopic properties of gas molecules ಅನ್ನು interlink ಮಾಡಬಹುದು with their microscopic properties. ಒಟ್ಟಾರೆಯಾಗಿ this theory helps us to explain the observed behavior of gas molecules, means it interlinks the macroscopic properties with the microscopic properties, and this theory was formulated in the form of assumptions. Then we will see the assumptions of kinetic theory of gases one by one. According to kinetic theory of gases, we have some assumptions. They are: a gas is composed of small indivisible particles known as molecules, means the gas is made up of small indivisible particles and they are known as molecules, and each molecules of the same gas are one and the same but differ from the molecules of other gases, and the size of the gas molecule is negligible compared to their intermolecular distance. When we compare the size with the intermolecular distance, size is too small or negligible with the intermolecular distance. For example, in general, at standard temperature and pressure, the molecular diameter is about 0.3 nanometer. ಇಷ್ಟಿದೆ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, 0.3 nanometer ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಆಗಿರೋ ಸೈಜ್ದು molecular diameter. Then the intermolecular separation is 28 times the normal diameter of the gas molecules. ಹೀಗೆ the size is 0.3 nanometer and intermolecular separation is 28 times the molecular diameter. Therefore, the molecular size is negligible or too small when we compare to the intermolecular separation. Then next assumption, the molecules of gas are considered to be rigid. Rigid means they do not undergo any deformation under the application of force. So they are rigid and perfectly elastic and solid spheres and identical in all respects. The gas molecules are rigid, perfectly elastic, solid spheres and identical in all respects. Then, and these gas molecules are in state of random motion. They are moving in all possible directions with all possible velocities. And the velocity of gas molecules increases with the temperature. This is also one of the assumption. That is, the molecules are in state of random motion, moving in all possible directions with all possible velocities. The next one is the collisions. The collisions between the gas molecules is perfectly elastic, which means there is no transfer of energy will take place. Gain or loss or gain of energy will not take place. That is, the collisions are perfectly elastic, and the intermolecular forces are absent. That is, there is no forces of attraction or repulsion between the gas molecules. No molecular forces between the gas molecules. That is, intermolecular forces are absent in case of gases. So, next assumption, the size of the molecules is small when we compare to the average distance travelled by the gas molecule between any two successive collisions. Here we are comparing the molecular diameter or molecular size with the distance travelled by the gas molecule between any two successive collisions, and the distance is known as free path. The size of the molecule, ನಮಗಾಗಲೇ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಿದೆ, size of the molecule is too small compared to the molecular separation. ಹಾಗೇನೆ the size of the molecule is also a negligible or small when we compare to the average distance travelled by the gas molecule between any two successive collisions, and this distance is known as free path or mean free path. Free path is the distance between the any two distance travelled by the gas molecule between any two consecutive collision, and mean free path is average distance travelled by the gas molecule is known as mean free path. And last one is the time during which a collision takes place is negligible as compared to the time required to travel the free path. Here we are considering the time during which collision will take place. ಎಷ್ಟು ಟೈಮು collision ಆಗ್ತಿರುತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನು ನೀವು ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ the time taken to travel the mean free path or to cover the mean free path, and it is negligible. The time during which collision takes place is negligible compared to time required to travel the or to cover the mean free path or travel the mean free path. These are some of the assumptions of kinetic theory of gases, and using this theory we can explain many laws related to gases, and they are Boyle's law. First one, Boyle's law. Boyle's law, according to this law, at constant temperature, the volume of a given mass of gas is inversely proportional to its pressure. P is inversely proportional to V. Pressure is inversely proportional to volume. ಇದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ explain ಮಾಡಬಹುದು using kinetic theory of gases. So next law ಯಾವುದಿದೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. Charles law. Charles law, according to this law, at constant pressure, the volume of given mass of a gas is directly proportional to its absolute temperature. Or one more statement, at constant volume, ಇದನ್ನ pressure ಬದಲಾಗಿ volume ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ. At constant volume, the pressure of a given mass of gas is directly proportional to its absolute temperature. Pressure ಕೂಡ temperature ಗೆ directly proportional ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ. Then volume ಕೂಡ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ at constant pressure V is proportional to T. At constant volume, P is proportional to T. This is nothing but Charles law. ಈ law ಅನ್ನು ಕೂಡ explain ಮಾಡಬಹುದು using kinetic theory of gases. So next one, perfect gas equation. ಅಂದರೆ ನೀವೇನಾದರೂ ಇವೆರಡೂ ಲಾನ ಕಂಬೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ವಿ ಗೆಟ್ ಒನ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ ಲಾ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಚಾರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಲಾ. ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಕಂಬೈನ್ these two laws, then we get one equation, that is PV is equal to RT, that is standard equation, perfect gas equation or ideal gas equation. We can derive this equation using kinetic theory of gases. ಈ equation ಕೂಡ derive ಮಾಡಬಹುದು using assumptions of kinetic theory of gases. Here R is known as universal gas constant, and it is constant for 1 mole of any gas, and its value is 8.318 joules per Kelvin per mole. Perfect gas equation ಕೂಡ derive ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ using kinetic theory of gases. So next one, Avogadro's law. ಇದು ಕೂಡ explain ಮಾಡಬಹುದು using kinetic theory of gases. According to this law, a statement ನೋಡಿ, equal volume of all the gases at same temperature and pressure contains equal number of molecules. That is, equal volume of all the gases at same temperature and pressure will have equal number of molecules. ಅದು ಕೂಡ ಎಷ್ಟಿರುತ್ತೆ? Avogadro's number. That is, if N1 and N2 be the number of gas molecules in first and second gases respectively, let us consider two gases, first 1 and 2, and their number of molecules N1 and N2, and these two gases will have the same volume. These two are equal volumes and kept at same pressure and temperature. Then these two gases must have same number or must contain this equal number of molecules or same number of molecules. This is nothing but Avogadro's law. So next one is Graham's law of diffusion. According to this law, when two gases at same pressure and temperature are allowed to diffuse into each other, the rate of diffusion of each gas is inversely proportional to square root of the density of the gas. Means rate of diffusion is inversely proportional to square root of the density of the gases. ಇದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ explain ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ using kinetic theory of gases. So next one is Dalton's law of partial pressure. ಇದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ ನೀವು ಕೇಳಿರಬಹುದು. Dalton's law of partial pressure explain ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ using kinetic theory of gases. According to this law, the pressure exerted by the mixture of several gases is equal to the sum of the pressures exerted by each gas occupying the same volume as that of the mixture. That is, P is equal to P1 plus P2 plus P3. That is nothing but Dalton's law of partial pressure. ಇಷ್ಟು laws ಅನ್ನು explain ಮಾಡಬಹುದು using kinetic theory of gases. ಇದಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, apart from these laws, we can explain some other concepts related to gases. ಯಾವ್ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತ ನೋಡಿ. Maxwell's law of velocity distribution. ಇದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ explain ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ using assumptions of kinetic theory of gases. Next one, average velocity, root mean square velocity and most probable velocity of the gas molecules. ಇವುಗಳನ್ನು ಕೂಡ explain ಮಾಡಬಹುದು. Then next one, mean free path concept ಇದೆ. ಅದಷ್ಟೇ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಫಿನಾಮಿನಾದಲ್ಲಿ we have viscosity, the transportation of momentum, transfer of momentum. Next, conductivity, thermal conductivity. Here heat transfer, and in diffusion molecular movement. ಇದೆಷ್ಟೆಲ್ಲ explain ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ using kinetic theory of gases. Then one more concept, that is Brownian motion. ಇದನ್ನು ಕೂಡ explain ಮಾಡಿದ್ದಾರೆ by using kinetic theory of gases. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ kinetic theory of gases is one of the most important concepts in modern physics. ಇದು ಹೆಚ್ಚಿಗೆ majority of the properties of gas molecules ಅನ್ನು explain ಮಾಡಿದೆ using this theory, or helps us to explain the many properties or many features of gases. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಇದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ನೀವು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿರಲೇಬೇಕು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟು ಮುಂದೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಿಲೆಬಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಇವುಗಳೇ ಇದೆ. ಅಕಾರ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಕೈನೆಟಿಕ್ ಥಿಯರಿ ಆಫ್ ಗ್ಯಾಸಸ್ ಇವುಗಳನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಹೇಗೆ ಡಿರೈವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅನ್ನೋದನ್ನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಈ ಟಾಪಿಕನ್ನು ರಿವ್ಯೂ ಆಗಿ ಇಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ, ಇದನ್ನು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿರಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್, ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಬುಕ್ಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ರೆಫರೆನ್ಸ್. ನೀವು ರೆಫರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.